But a big focus is going to be over that protest march that is being staged across various parts in the capital, specifically at Jantar Mantar and also in Gurgaon. Our correspondents Anindo Banerjee and Simi Pasha have been getting us live updates since morning. They have been tracking each and every development of that protest march that is being staged by ex-servicemen over the implementation of the one rank, one pension. And protests are continuing over the implementation of this scheme. It is also being held in Gurgaon. The Congress has organized this event, which is to be attended by former Haryana Chief Minister Bhupendra Singh Hooda himself, who made himself present at the protest march. Let's just go to our correspondents Simi Pasha and Anindo Banerjee for more on that. Simi, let me come to you first. Earlier on in the day, we did see the ex-servicemen protesting against the forceful eviction, by the security personnel. What is the scenario now? Have they been given a separate place to continue with their protest, or do they continue their protest from Jantar Mantar?
Avantika, ex-servicemen are still sitting here at Jantar Mantar, where they've been protesting for the last 6 months, demanding implementation of one rank, one pension by the government. They're saying that they want a proper commitment by the government. What happened this morning was that a team of the NDMC, accompanied by Delhi police and paramilitary personnel, landed here and started evicting all protesters, including people who've been protesting here, veterans who've been protesting here. Now, the veterans said that ideally they should have been notified a day before and showed a little more respect, and they would have moved away themselves. They're upset with the treatment that's being meted out to them ahead of Independence Day. I have some of these protesters with me. I also have some wives of army veterans with me. So I want to come to you first. This protest has been going on for the last 2 months. You're saying that you weren't notified yesterday and told that you should evict this place from Jantar Mantar because of security reasons?
Of course, we are one. We've got solidarity. I belong to 25th National Defence Academy course, and today it's proud privilege that we with our spouses are here.
Are you upset that Delhi police personnel and paramilitary forces landed here this morning to forcefully evict protesters from this place?
Not at all. They're wiser. They just protested and never touched us.
They are talking about the police.
I'm talking to police.
Of course we are very upset. We must tell our ministers or prime minister, whosoever, that if they don't keep soldiers happy, their country can never prosper. And you know how many widows are getting just 4,000 to 5,000 rupees pension? Thousands of them, they are there, 50,000, and just 4,000, 5,000, 6,000 rupees they get, and still government is not understanding.
Do you think that in spite of repeated commitments, there's been no concrete step being taken by the government to implement one rank, one pension?
They've been promising us all the while, and yet they've taken no concrete step. They really don't want to do anything for the armed forces, and we are very upset about it, and we are very, very upset about what happened in the morning. I mean, they should have shown more respect for the armed forces, and they should not have behaved the way they behaved. They snatched medals of an 80-year-old veteran, and they broke all the stands, they took away the chairs, they took away the fans, they took away even the money that was lying on the tables that people had collected. So I don't think it's a fair thing for them to do. They should have at least shown some more respect for the veterans here.
There you have it, Avantika. A lot of anger here on the ground, not just army veterans, but their families also protesting, not just demanding implementation of one rank, one pension, but also saying that you can't have government officers turning up and forcefully evicting protesters from here. They're claiming that they're law-abiding citizens, they're people who've given their lives for the country, and they need to be shown a little more respect. They were extremely upset at the treatment that was meted out this morning when an NDMC team accompanied by Delhi police personnel tried to forcefully evict them from Jantar Mantar.
So that forceful eviction has only made matters worse and has angered the ex-servicemen further. Let's go straight now to Gurgaon. Anindo Banerjee, who's been getting us all of those updates from Gurgaon. Anindo, if you could just take us through as to what exactly is happening there. A lot of political reactions have been coming in, with the former Haryana Chief Minister Bhupendra Singh Hooda himself expressing solidarity with the army veterans.
Absolutely, Avantika, and particularly it has got steam, particularly a day before the Independence Day celebration. Prab, you know more than more than 60 days, the protesters in Jantar Mantar have been sitting on a relay hunger strike. They have been demanding the ORP, implementation of ORP, but it wasn't getting as much eyeball as it has got today. The crackdown on them that they have got, and probably they couldn't have got asked for anything more because they have got the limelight on them. Right now, as we speak here in Gurgaon, another similar protest in the line of what is there happening in Jantar Mantar is being organized here. Govinda Singh Hooda is spearheading the entire protest. Now remember, this is organized by Congress party. Now it is slowly but surely turning political as well.
All right.
At this point of time, because a lot of protesters have been bashing Modi, a lot of protesters have been bashing, but who are speaking in turns have been bashing the India government, saying that they have gone back on their words. They reminded Prime Minister Modi about the rally in Rewari where he promised about ORP. Let's quickly go across to a person, 67-year-old person who has been from the Navy, very aged person, in spite of not of the best of health, he has come all the way. Sir, what are your demands, and do you think that...
Our demand is that the one rank, one pension to be implicated immediately, because we are running very much lost. CM Hooda Sahab has called this rally in favor of one rank, one pension.
Do you think there's an attempt by the government to dilute? Do you think there's an attempt by the government to dilute it?
It is not the government. जो इनके अधिकारी होते हैं ना, वो हमारे मिनिस्टर को मिसगाइड करते हैं, इसलिए कभी इन्होंने इनको लागू नहीं होने दिया, वरना ये चीज हमारी कब से लागू हो जाती.
So there you have it, palpable anger and angst among people, and they think that they have been betrayed not only by one party but also by successive governments, and that's why they think that they and you remember earlier in the day, very quickly if I may add, that we have been talking to a lot of people here who have organized it, and they said that probably time has come for the entire fraternity to vote as a consolidated vote bank, and that's how political parties will realize their votes.
Okay, so the one rank, one pension protest gaining momentum. We're getting in a lot of political reactions. Let's just listen in to what Randeep Surjewala had to say a short while back about the ongoing protests.
Modi ji started his election campaign from Rewari, Haryana with promise of one rank, one pension. What happened to that promise? Everybody in India is saying, na kisanon ki, na jawanon ki, Modi sarkar beईमानों की.
Coming to you, Simi, this has been a long-standing demand by the ex-servicemen. Why is it now that, the army veterans are saying that they're running out of patience, they're running out of time, and that, now they're extremely frustrated with the lack of, communication from the government side? How hopeful they are that tomorrow some sort of announcement could be made by the Prime Minister in his Independence Day speech?
Avantika, one rank, one pension was a top poll promise that was put forward by Prime Minister Narendra Modi. In fact, if you remember, he addressed a rally in Haryana as well, which was also attended by General VK Singh, where he said that one rank, one pension will be a priority for his government if they come to power. Now, people here, these ex-servicemen have been protesting for the last 2 months. They've been sitting on a relay hunger strike. There have been meetings with Defence Minister, Arun Jaitley, and with representatives from the PMO as well, but there have been no concrete steps. In the middle, we heard that there could be an announcement made around Independence Day, but we're being told that the offer that was being made by the government was not acceptable to veterans, because they're very clear. They want one rank, one pension across the board. This is a promise that was made by the Prime Minister, and they're obviously they're becoming impatient because tomorrow is Independence Day. Now, just has that promise not been implemented, not been fulfilled, they're also being disrespected in a manner. They're saying the forceful eviction has left many of them quite upset. Now, this is a promise that was made by the Prime Minister in the run-up to the Lok Sabha polls. It's been more than a year since the Modi government came to power. Do you think that this is not a priority for the government anymore?
Absolutely. Seems so, absolutely. That's what we feel. We feel that they are not fair in their this thing, whatever.
And what do you have to say about these repeated assurances? You keep hearing Amit Shah, you keep hearing Arun Jaitley, the Defence Minister, saying that this will be implemented not in a matter of months but a matter of days, but we've not seen any forward movement on that.
I personally feel that, these promises were made so that they could win the elections, and after that they've forgotten about it. They think they can put it on the backbencher and the armed forces will not protest, but they were sadly mistaken, and we are here in force. and we are showing solidarity that we do want the one rank, one pension, which is rightfully ours, and I see no reason why the government should not give it to us, whereas all the other services across the board have got what they want. Why shouldn't the armed forces also get?
And sir, do you think there's a feeling amongst veterans that they were used as a vote bank and are now being neglected by the government?
Absolutely. Both the Congress and now it seems the BJP as well, they have given empty promises. You hear of OROP being announced just before the elections. It seemed it was definitely a pre-election measure to ensure that that party which announced gets votes. And now also you find political parties doing the same thing, going on agitations for OROP, but that also is motivated by politics. It is not a genuine effort to help the servicemen.
Right, Avantika, there you have it. Reactions. People here, veterans, basically their family members, saying that they've been used as a vote bank and their prayers have not been heard either by the government or by the opposition when the UPA was in power. In fact, I spoke to the NDMC, an NDMC official earlier today, who said that they will not allow permanent structures at Jantar Mantar from now onwards. They'll not allow protesters to sit here overnight at Jantar Mantar in the National Capital Region. Let's listen in to that reaction that we got from the NDMC Deputy Director Enforcement. Defence veterans who've been protesting here for OROP refusing to move away. They were asked to move by the Delhi Police and paramilitary forces as part of the NDMC's security drive ahead of Independence Day. I have a representative of NDMC here with me. Sir, is there a new order that you're going to bring out to remove these people here? Because some of them are saying that they're refusing to go, and also the fact that force is being used and they weren't notified earlier is something that they're protesting against now.
No new order. This is only a simple removal of encroachments, and the Delhi police is taking initiative, and yesterday they informed we are with them to remove these encroachments. Permanent structures have to be removed.
So, but this is not a permanent structure, it's a temporary structure that's been put up here by Army.
They are putting it for so long.
Alright.
They are putting it for so long.
So what is the new order? You will not allow protesters to sit here at Jantar Mantar overnight?
We are, NDMC is only concerned with the removal of encroachments, which are permanent in nature only.
Right.
Yes.
But this is not a structure which you can call permanent here.
No, it is here for the so long time.
I'd like to please, if you could just come here with me, I'd like to show our viewers the structure that's been called as a permanent structure here by NDMC officials. It's been made out of cloth and tents here at Jantar Mantar. These are the kind of structures that are usually used by protesters who are protesting at Jantar Mantar. NDMC now saying that they will not allow protesters to sit here overnight. Sir, so you're saying that no structures of this kind will be allowed at Jantar Mantar from now onwards?
No. Permanent structures is not allowed on any government land.
So, but that is not a permanent structure?
Yes, if the structure is putting up for so long time, it is a permanent structure now. Why they put it for so long period? They have to remove it in the evening.
But there are lots of people who book these locations for a week or so and hold relay hunger strike.
No. They may book with the Delhi police. You may talk to them.
Okay. Thank you so much, sir. All right, so NDMC is now bringing about new rules that say that permanent structures or structures that last for up to a week will not be allowed at Jantar Mantar from now onwards. Also, a drive is being carried out to ensure that Army veterans who've been demanding OROP from the government are removed overnight ahead of Independence Day celebrations here in the national capital. With camera person Lokendra Sini Pasha for India Today.